everybody. Thanks to everyone who counted the number of times that I said penis on last week's Ask Cristen video about male nudity. Apologies to everyone who was disappointed that I only said it 9.5 times, the 0.5 being the time I said peen. To maybe soothe some of that disappointment, here we go. Penis, 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 record broken. So Stuff Mom Never Told You fan who would like to remain anonymous wants to know, my girlfriend isn't very affectionate toward me. She and I have talked about this concern, so I don't believe it's a miscommunication. I know she loves me, but she rarely shows it. Is this healthy? First of all, ask yourself, what are your needs? And more importantly, what are you doing to meet them? We have a tendency to put all of our emotional eggs into the relationship basket, and that puts a lot of reliance and sometimes to the point of codependence on that other person and that dynamic with them to give you everything that you need. There might be some things like expanding your network of people who aren't your girlfriend who you can talk to about certain things, or different kinds of outlets that might make you generally feel more valued and more stable and satisfied with what you are doing and what you bring to the relationship. Next, it might be helpful to consider whether you need to broaden the acceptable definition of showing love. Everyone shows love and affection in a little bit different kind of way. There is a chance perhaps that your girlfriend feels like she is showing you love, but just in a different way than you might expect it. I can relate to that in my relationship with Professor Fiance. There are times when I get extremely stressed out, I'm really busy, my mind is going a million places. I'm probably not gonna be 100% present for him and for us, and that's okay because life happens. But I try to do different things to show affection through, yeah, listen, I'm a feminist, I'm gonna say it, making him sandwiches, things that he can have and see and hold and maybe eat that remind him that, hey, I'm here and I'm thinking of you and I love you. And along those same lines, think about whether your partner could actually use a little extra space and understanding for this particular period. It's really hard if you also have jobs, life in general, and family and things going on around you to always remain 100% honeymoon phase, affectionate and loving and verbal and cognizant of the other person at all times. That aspect can ebb and flow, and it's important to be able to give your person the space that's needed, as long as there's kind of the understanding that the pendulum will swing back. Exercising a little empathy can go a long way. Think about or directly ask your partner whether her emotional needs are being met, because in the same way that we all show love a little bit differently, it could be that she's feeling a similar kind of thing too. Even though you feel like you're communicating and you're saying I love you all the time, that might not be the kind of love language that she responds to the most. If you're doing all these things and considering all these things and you express needs, emotional needs, and you're just getting shut down or shut out continually, then I think, yeah, you're in some unhealthy territory. Working on emotional intimacy in a relationship is not an overnight fix. Both parties have to be willing to work. If you are in a relationship where you're just trying to compensate for the both of you, you're only going to be stirring up your own anxiety and your own codependence and probably driving that distant person a little farther out in the horizon. And I know that because I've been in relationships where I've tried to do that and it's always a disaster. So the too long didn't read version of how to deal with an unaffectionate or distant girlfriend, boyfriend is to be able to be honest with that other person about how you're feeling, but first be honest with yourself. Sometimes in relationships, we are not meeting our own needs. And if it's still not working, you don't have to stay. Now I wanna know what your advice is. How do you deal with an emotionally distant person? And Emotionally distant people who aren't super duper affectionate watching, please let me know your insights on this in the comments below. Thanks everybody who commented on last week's Ask Kristen video. Why is male nudity taboo? Crazy Kenneth said, there's a lot more scenes in films of women being seen in private moments, showers, locker rooms, skinny dipping, etc., than men. When women are exposed against their will, it is expected that the audience will still be excited. Imagine if Janet Jackson had ripped off the front of Justin Timberlake's pants to reveal his penis instead of Justin exposing her breasts. Hulda commented, in my drawing class we have models and I've noticed that, yeah, everyone's down for drawing the girls, but no male subjects. A fellow student who's gay loves to draw the male form and incorporate it in some way. Once he went to town to draw every fold and every hair, it was aroused and quite larger in scale, and we could barely look at it in the eye. It felt so in your face. Oh, male nudity. So terrifying. Just kidding. And ask me your questions so I can give you some answers. That was a fake mustache.